Step into a world of wonder at magical little minds. Get ready for fantastic stories that will transport you to extraordinary places. Remember to spread the magic by liking this video and subscribing to our channel.
Small Girl Toni and the Quest for Gold. Written by Giselle, Anatol. Illustrated by Raissa, Figueroa. You bet stop telling all these outlandish stories, girl. Tell us another one, honey child. Where does she come up with this stuff? Small girl Toni had a wild imagination. She chattered about ghosts and ghouls, musketeer duels, almost get eaten by a grizzly bear, a girl at school with licorice for hair. My stories are going to change the world. Once there was an old man. Once there was an old woman.
Change the world? How? A story's just a mess of words.
Change the world? How? You couldn't make change for a quarter. Change the world? How? Can you even change a diaper? Hoots, hollers, snickers, and screams. The small girl steamed, and then she dreamed. Stories can change the world. Grown-ups say that stories can't save jobs or build nicer places to stay, but if my stories have gotten me sent to the principal's office and to bed without supper, maybe they can lead me to a whole heap of treasure. Then we could make safer spots for kids to play. We could find people to check on the old folks each day. Or maybe I could spin a yarn so splendid, so spectacular, it would be worth its weight in gold. Small girl Toni plotted. Gold is heavy. I'll need help carrying it. First stop on our quest, the old Solomon house on Carpenter Road. Small girl Toni whispered to her siblings, "Let me tell you a story about Miss Solomon. Quiet as it's kept, she doesn't have a belly button. Her stomach's as smooth as a baby's bottom, and she can turn a full-grown man into a rutabaga. I bet there's gold hidden in her backyard." At the front door, Miss Solomon greeted them with a scowl. "Nobody's visited me in ages," she barked. "What do you want?" Small girl Toni cleared her throat. "You have the biggest yard in all of Lorraine." Her small girl brain crackled, and once upon a time, a stagecoach filled with pirates doubloons flipped over in this very spot. The coach slid into a mess of quicksand and everything sank down deep. All that gold is still buried back there in your yard. Can we dig to see if we can find it? Mrs. Solomon cackled. "Pirates and quicksand in Ohio? The only gold you'll find out yonder is my daddy's old wedding band. He lost it years ago, planting saplings for my mama. But come on." Miss Solomon led them past blackberry brambles and nests of nightshade to 4 golden pear trees heavy with fruit. "Pick all you want. Lord knows there are too many for one person to eat." Sticky, tricky, and syrupy sweet, small girl Toni called out, "Thanks anyway, Miss Solomon." She then charged her siblings. "Come on, y'all. We need to keep searching for gold. Next stop, the widow Circe's house. There isn't any loot back here, but I'm sure glad we got to plunder these trees. Those pears taste like treasure to my taste buds. Let me tell you a story about old widow Circe. Quiet as it's kept, every day at noon, she magics her dogs into creatures made of gold. Golden hair, golden eyes. I saw one peeking at me through the fence once." Small girl Toni knocked on the front door. "Can we walk your dogs, Miss Circe? We need them to help us sniff out some buried treasure. Right around here a long time ago, a wagon full of California miners got so greedy from each other's gold that this scraping and a scuffling caused their carts to crash. Everything and everybody sank into a swamp." "Mercy," said the widow, "but certainly. These rickety bones don't get me out to exercise the pups as much as I should. Come on into the parlor while I look for some rope." Trying to put on the collars, the children nearly lost hope. They grabbed, but golden retrievers galloped. They grasped, but the golden-eyed Weimaraner gabbled. Up and down, around and around, dashing through the dandelions, crashing through clover. In the end, the dogs walked the children, while the widow Circe leaned on her cane and laughed from the front stoop. That was like trying to tame a bronco. They earned 1 penny each, the copper coins sparkling under the high noon sun. "I hope to see y'all again real soon," the widow said. "We'll see you tomorrow, Miss Circe," the children chimed. "Thanks, Miss Circe." I wonder if Mama and Daddy would let us get a dog. Small girl Toni grinned. It's time for our last bit of gold hunting for today. I know we can find it. They journeyed over to the corner store, mouths watering for golden-hued treats. Brilliant butterscotches, melt-in-your-mouth Mabel Janes, valerian candies, and shortbread sandies. But the owner wouldn't let them in. Too many. Too brown. Too strong. Too soon. They kicked rocks all the way home. Even small girl Toni was wordless for a while. I guess I couldn't spin stories into gold after all, she sighed. We didn't even find a single nugget. We failed in our quest for the mountain of gold. What a crummy day. I can't believe he wouldn't let us buy any sweets. But then she spied her house with its sunny marigolds and the scent of buttery pound cake waiting from the window. With Dad reading The Defender on the front stoop and Mama singing the blues, small girl Toni felt the warmth and true wealth wash over her. Grinning at her brothers and sisters, all showered in golden nectar, golden pollen, and golden fur, she exclaimed, "We did find gold at almost every turn. It's all in how you tell the story, and the beams of sunshine streaming through the trees, and Mrs. Solomon's gold tooth when she smiles, and the shiny coins from Mrs. Circe. We have so much gold." And the glimmer of another tale began to radiate from within her. Y'all ever heard of that root doctor from Roanoke? She grows acres of goldenrod. That stuff Mama uses for toothaches and burns. And she feeds it to her goose to make it lay gigantic golden eggs, as big as marshmallows. So, who's joining me in the next quest for gold?
Thank you for joining us on this magical reading journey. If you're ready to continue the fun and learn even more, visit our Etsy shop for exciting educational printables. You can count on us to make learning numbers fun and easy with our popular animal jungle-themed kids numbers flashcards. Let's keep the learning adventure going. Head over to our Etsy shop now and make learning numbers a colorful and engaging experience.